While the announcement was welcomed by the union, workers and economists, there has been potential long-term damage to the industry. BMW said last week that it had shelved a big capital investment because it can't guarantee delivery to its export markets in the future. NUMSA is not amused.
We don't think that the CEOs or the leadership of car manufacturers, including BMW, have demonstrated any leadership, first in the auto manufacturing strike, and then secondly, a strike that affected component manufacturers or their suppliers. And without taking responsibility, we think that BMW came with a political and economic blackmail. We think it's not just irresponsible, but we think it is reckless of BMW to be saying those things, because the South African government, who receive taxes from the citizens, are subsidizing that particular industry.
Ultimately, this is a decision made based not on the fact that a strike is ongoing, but on labour stability in the country as a whole. And until that perception of labour stability changes, not locally, but globally, no decision that will change, certainly not on the BMW Group's part.
It appears that a level of maturity exists between NUMSA and BMW in South Africa, and there has been some communication since BMW made the announcement.
We would indeed seek a meeting with BMW's leadership to hear from them what informs their position, but also to ensure that they do not threaten, the livelihoods of those already employed, and that they must respect the fact that in our law in this country, we do have a right to strike.
In fact, it's because of our commitment to South Africa that we raise these issues. We would like to be seen as somebody that's saying, this is a problem. How do we address it now before this becomes an industry-wide problem?
The South African auto industry employs some 300,000 people in 22,000 companies, and its impact on the country's GDP is significant. While the decision by BMW is a foregone conclusion, it may serve as a wake-up call to unions. I'm Angelo Coppola for CCTV in Midrand, Johannesburg.